This day and time. What happened today, years ago?
Right.
No barricades, no airstrikes this time. Instead, a global cultural event, the release of the film Gladiator in Europe.
Yeah, it seems like a lighter topic maybe, but the sources find something really interesting here in the context.
What was the context back then?
Well, think about Hollywood at the turn of the millennium. Lots of contemporary action films, comedies, maybe sci-fi, and then Gladiator arrives, offering something, well, different. This sprawling, really emotional, historical epic set in the ancient world.
And that story really hit home, didn't it? Maximus, the general who's betrayed, forced into slavery, fighting his way back through the arena for honor, for revenge.
Right. The material points out how the film just tapped into these really timeless themes. Duty, loss, corruption, the fight for justice against overwhelming power. It had the spectacular action, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
But it also had this really compelling human story right at its core. And audiences just connected with that deeply.
And its success was, well, it was huge. Critically, commercially, everywhere.
It certainly was. The sources detailed the massive box office, the impact of the Academy Awards Best Picture, Best Actor for Russell Crowe, big wins. But the insight here, it goes beyond just the awards and the money.
It really feels like it kicked off a revival, didn't it, of that whole genre?
Yes, exactly. The material highlights how Gladiator's success is widely credited with reigniting mainstream interest in, well, ancient history and epic films generally. After Gladiator, you saw this wave of other historical blockbusters, Troy, Kingdom of Heaven, 300.
Right.
It showed the studios that there was actually this massive appetite out there for these kinds of grand stories.
And more than just inspiring other movies, it felt like it made ancient Rome, cool again for a whole new audience.
It absolutely did. It definitely made the Colosseum, gladiators, emperors.
Yeah.
It made it all feel accessible and exciting again, maybe for a generation that hadn't thought much about it.
Yeah.
It's a great example of how a fictionalized historical story can just powerfully capture the public imagination on this massive scale. It influences other films, sure, but also just general cultural curiosity. It's a different kind of impact than war or rebellion, obviously.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more history daily.